If it's trending, it's here now. This is Now Trending with Riggins on the Ace and TJ Show.
Today's National Irish Coffee Day. So I guess that means just like booze up your coffee.
There you go.
Well, there's a specific way that the original Irish coffee, they use Irish whiskey in the coffee.
Okay.
But a lot of people call just putting Bailey's Irish cream in their coffee an Irish coffee, but I don't think that's technically an Irish coffee. But I like that.
Yeah.
I like spiriting up my coffee.
So does Alexis every Friday or every time she's in here. She's like, should we have cocktails? Should we make today a cocktail day?
She still has a bottle of whiskey in there.
I know.
Just sitting under the microwave.
Should we do shots? I don't know. It's 6:45. Probably not. I'm not interested, really.
I saw a stat today, though, this morning talking about this coffee thing, and it said that 51% of Americans surveyed will visit a coffee shop at least once a week.
Sure.
51%. That's a lot of people. Starbucks number one, but pointed out closely followed by Dunkin', which is right behind Starbucks now.
I would have thought Dunkin' would have been higher than Starbucks.
Yeah. But that's a lot of people drinking coffee.
Yeah. Jon Stewart is returning as host of The Daily Show just for one day a week on Mondays. And, it just seems like through the 2024 election. So we'll see. He was a pretty harsh critic of President Obama. So while he is a liberal on the Comedy Central, he was kind of tough on Obama, as I recall.
He was?
Yeah. I think so. And he's like very good friends with Bill O'Reilly. They tour together and they do like kind of mock debates, but I think they're actually very good friends, which is kind of weird.
Yeah,
so,
they have a rotating group of people the rest of the week, Tuesday through Friday. It's just be a rotating group of people.
Really?
Yeah, and they don't have many viewers. That show does not have a great number of viewers.
It doesn't.
It's like 330,000 viewers a night or something.
Is that more than the same time spot for like a CNN or MSNBC at that same time?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
That's probably about on par with those other cable companies. Not Fox, obviously. Fox.
Yeah, Fox dominates everybody else. But I would be curious to see if that show does any better than the other like liberal primetime news shows.
And then Jon Stewart's been doing some show for AT&T Network or something. I mean, Apple TV. Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's full on him pandering and
I have not heard much buzz about that show at all. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be curious to hear who else they have throughout the rest of the week too.
I just don't like people who are ashamed of their heritage, and he is. His real name's John Leibowitz, and he changed it to Stewart. I guess he's ashamed of his heritage. I don't play that. Yeah, I mean, well, some would say that's hypocritical since I use a fake name for my show too, but. In my career.
But you changed your first name.
Yeah,
that's a different thing.
Right.
It's not my heritage.
And speaking of late night, I love this story. Tom Hollander, who's a major television actor, he's been in a ton of stuff. You might not recognize the name, but you've definitely seen him in something.
Okay.
Tom Hollander, he's this older guy. So here's the story. He works for the same agency that Tom Holland is represented by. Tom Holland, obviously this young hot actor, he's Spider-Man, he's in all the Avengers movie. Tom Hollander, this older guy, accidentally got Tom Holland's bonus check from the Avengers, like by a mistake, because they work at the same agency, and he opened it up, and it was 7 figures. So he's like, oh my God, what did I just, and it was Tom Holland's bonus money. And Tom Holland got it when he was like 19 years old. He said, I just wanted to die. Like this young kid, 19 years old, he's getting a 7-figure paycheck on bonuses from an Avengers movie that he wasn't even a star of.
But you talk about highest of highs, lowest of lows, all in the span of about 30 seconds. You get so excited that you look at it again and realize, oh, wait, that's not my name.
Yeah, it's like that cruel prank people play on others when they give them fake winning lottery tickets.
Yeah.
You know?
I hate those.
Yeah.
I don't like the fake winning lottery.
Yeah, that's cruel. But this was a mistake, though.
Yeah, that was a mistake. But I did hear something today that's really cool. That's the reverse of that. A guy, I think it was in Missouri, bought scratch-off tickets, and he scrapes off the back of them the barcode and has them check it to see if it's a winner or not. And he had one that was a winner, but so he took it home and had his wife scratch it off, see if we won anything. And they won $100,000. So she got the excitement of scratching off the winner, but he already knew it was a winner.
That's cool.
That's a cool thing to do. It's
Let
kind of
everybody
fun.
share in the excitement.
Yeah.
Would you tell them that you already knew though? Eventually.
I would not. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I
No,
wouldn't either.
That would kill the fun.
I know.
Oh, I would, because it would make me seem smarter.
Yeah.
Like I was in the know first.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
knew it.
and I allowed you to participate.
Briefly.
Yeah. So
TJ's got to make sure they know.
superior to you.
I love that.
I probably would have been like, hey, I think this one's going to be pretty good for you.
Yeah.
You'd have to say something to set yourself up in a good light.
Try to
right,
predict it. Look,
Yeah.
I told you it was going to be good.
I told
I
you.
just had a feeling. I get those feelings.
And if Alexis were here, I'd ask her to give the name of this new show that's on Netflix starting today. It's called Griselda. The way she says it is much more ethnic.
Griselda.
Griselda. Starring Sofia Vergara. The reviews on IMDb, 10 out of 10.
Really?
She basically plays like the precursor to Pablo Escobar. I don't know. I'd never even heard of the story, but Alexis put me onto it. Yeah. Reviews are through the roof. So I'd like to see Sofia Vergara be like a serious actress and excel at it. That'd be awesome.
She was the first queen pin.
Yeah, first drug queen pin. So that's kind of exciting. So if you're looking for something to sink your teeth into this weekend, that might be the show Griselda on Netflix.
Is it in a Spanish?
I don't know.
Because I don't do subtitles.
I don't know. Even Sofia Vergara's English kind of sounds like it's in Spanish.
Well, she exaggerates that on Modern Family as a comedy trick. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she doesn't really have that thick of an accent.
Oh, a little ruse going on.
But it's not sexy either. Not at all.
Definitely not.
Ugly Sofia Vergara. Get back in the house. Stop making all of us wince at the sight of you.
And those are just a few things that are now trending.
So the other day we had an official list of relationship red flags, like on a first date, what's the red flag? And it was stories like the guy sticks you with the check, or he said, can you pick me up? I don't have my driver's license. I just got out of prison, those types of things. But this is more my speed. Match.com has released their list of pettiest red flags. That's what I'm talking about.
Here we go.
So we're going to get into that next. Hang on.
It's radio. It's a podcast. It's the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show. More next.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
All guests of the Ace and TJ show stay at the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Beautiful rooms, incredible dining options. Book your room by calling 980-299-7123. It's the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. The Johnson Group has been cleaning some of Charlotte's most prestigious businesses since 1985. Family owned and operated. Learn more at acetj.com/clean. It's first class cleaning with the Johnson Group. Attention Charlotte, treat yourself to a delicious meal that's made with fresh, seasonal ingredients and ready in just 20 minutes. Enjoy a fine dining experience without ever leaving your home. Head over to tableandtwine.com.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
Don't just listen to the Ace and TJ show. Watch it. Now available 24 hours a day on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
First of all, I misspoke a minute ago. This did not come from Match.com. This came from BuzzFeed.
Okay.
Not to be confused with the site that I use to have conversations with my mom's sister's kids, which we call CuzFeed.
CuzFeed.
Thank you, Rob. But, you talk about dating red flags, and people say, well, if he's got a criminal record or if she has a face tattoo or, things like that. But these are the pettiest dating red flags. And I love this sort of thing. And it's not because I can relate to it from being petty myself back when I was out there, as the kids say, a-courting. I was a-courting. So this is what people said. This person said a red flag is if the person's ideal home temperature is lower than 70 degrees. So we would probably all be out of that one.
That's
Must be a cold-natured person.
70 is a pretty good number for me. I'm pretty solid there. Okay.
Anyone with just a plain mustache with no other facial hair.
Okay, I get
cool.
that. That's their personal preference. That makes sense.
And by the way, is the description of that outdated?
What do you
To
mean?
call it a porn stash
Yeah.
without putting 70s porn stash, the 70s in front of it?
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think current ones have that. So
Oh, I knew we had an expert. I knew somebody was going to be an expert.
Somebody would speak up.
Somebody said, I don't think I could date someone with a peanut allergy because I love peanut butter. That's a good one. I mean, I don't even know if that's not petty.
that sounds rough.
I would agree. If you love peanut butter and now if you started dating them, you couldn't have it in your house. That's a life-changing decision.
Yeah, but they're calling it a red flag. Like, this person is dangerous. Like, they just got a peanut allergy. I don't know that.
But it is a
warning.
Yeah, it's a warning that you don't
freaks.
want to get hooked up with them. That's what it is.
A red flag from the standpoint that that's not a relationship that will work for you.
Yeah, but that's not a red flag.
Yeah, it is.
I disagree.
I disagree too.
It says, I won't date anyone who's new to my city. I'm not interested in becoming somebody's personal tour guide.
Okay, that one I don't understand.
It says, if their ex isn't what I consider to be good looking, I won't date them. That's what I always say. You don't want somebody who up until you only got ugly people to go out with them because there got to be something wrong with them.
Good. That's that's a good point to that.
This one said, I won't date anybody with bad taste in music, because if you give me compliments, I'd think, but your taste is terrible. I'm guessing that came from a woman. She has to make sure that your compliments are genuine and on point whenever you're dating her. That's the most important thing. But these are supposed to be, they're petty. It says, I don't want to date someone who likes reality TV. Watching it on occasion because you're multitasking is fine, but if you know everyone's backstories and timelines, it's a no for me. I can get that.
I can get that. For real. Sure.
That's why I don't allow my wife to watch any of those reality shows.
Yeah. She never watches.
Say if they have a best friend of the opposite sex, then that's a red flag. I don't think that's petty either.
I don't think that's petty at all.
Who do you think said that? Is that more likely to be a woman or a man?
I would think it's pretty even on that.
I think it's a woman.
You think?
Yeah.
You think a man would be more likely to be okay with the woman he's seeing having a best friend who's a guy?
More so than the woman would.
Because the guy, you'd assume the guy's gay that she's friends with.
Sure, it's a possibility, but yeah, I just think a woman's going to make more of a stink than a guy would.
I think that's fair.
I think on that one, I'm going to think a man would have more of a problem.
Really?
Because he's looking at it like, even though you think you're just friends, if he had the slightest opening and opportunity, he would want you to hook up.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That could go either way. I'm kind of split on that one.
And this one is my favorite. This woman said, I got the ick from a man I was dating because I watched him run to catch a coin that had fallen and started rolling away. I mean, there is no way to look cool trying to run down and step on a coin that's rolling to get it to stop so you can pick it up. Or if some piece of paper or a dollar bill or whatever is blowing in the wind and you're trying to chase it down. There's no way you can look cool doing that.
Because you can't just run after it because you got to do some kind of weird step because it's going to keep moving and you can't run full speed because you've got to adjust on the fly. Yeah, you're right. You could never look cool. TJ said that for years, and he's 100% right. You cannot look cool chasing a dollar bill or a piece of paper or anything.
Yeah, I mean, Patrick Mahomes couldn't run and look cool and athletic doing that. I don't care who it is. So that's on my red flag list now if I ever start dating again. I want to see anybody chasing a coin or a dollar bill. All right, the experts have weighed in, and they know exactly which dog breed is the cutest. Are you about to get your feelings hurt? Are you about to be offended if your dog didn't make the list of the top 7? Probably. We're going to do it anyway next.
Live in the morning and anytime you want it on the Ace and TJ family app. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show. More next.
Winter is here, which means you're just going to stay inside and not do anything fun and exciting, right? No, that is wrong, because this year you're going to go to acetj.com/Gaston and see all of the incredible things that you can do right now in Gaston County. Everything is laid out for you, from things to do, to restaurants, to bars, to shopping, to unique weekend activities, and we'll get you ready for the spring and the summer with a list of all their great festivals. Find all of this and much more at acetj.com/Gaston. When it comes to your money and things like a cash out refi, you hear a lot of stuff these days. Information is flying around, but here's the bottom line. You want someone you can trust. Well, here is someone that we trust. Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies. We've worked with Richard for years, and you know all the ins and outs, and more importantly, you give everybody options.
That's right. We have a lot of options. You know, this one lady, we just refinanced her house, paid off all of her credit card debts. She even paid her car off. She's saving $1,000 a month. So that really changes her life and her financial well-being.
Yeah.
And she didn't have to make a house payment until 2024. So, I mean, there's not a better time to do it is when you need the extra money every month.
They call it cash out, is what we call it in the business.
Cash out.
Cash out.
That's right. Cash out.
So it's one free 5-minute phone call right now, 704-800-4719, 704-800-4719, or go to homewithrichard.com. Do it today. You'll be so glad you did. The Richard Toccato Companies. Should you buy? Should you sell? How do I present my house if I do want to sell it? All of those questions can be answered by the experts, and they can take care of you with the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team knows everything there is to know about selling, marketing, and buying houses. So get in touch with them today at acetj.com/Temple team. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
Bradham Brothers offers heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust. Their family business has served thousands of customers with honesty and a smile for over 50 years. Go to bradhambrothers.com to schedule service or a free estimate today. New year, new you. Kickstart your journey to a healthier lifestyle by joining the Gaston County Family YMCA today. Family-friendly fun, expert trainers, and a welcoming community await. Make 2024 your healthiest year yet. Visit GastonYMCA.org for more info.
On your phone, on your radio, in your car, on your iPad, on your computer, and on the Ace and TJ family app. Anytime, anywhere, for your entertainment. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Hey, with the election in full swing now, and our country hangs in the balance depending on where the votes fall, or where the votes come from, I should say. You need TJ's political show now more than ever. And you can get that if you are a member of Ace TJ Prime Plus. I'm going to record one today, be up tomorrow, be a new one for you to study all through the weekend like a lecture. And also, there are some other things up there. I don't know what all the rest of them are. I just know what my stuff is. So, now you get special invitations to things that we do and up close and personal contact with us, shirtless, all kinds of things. So just go to acetj.com/prime. All right. Study Finds is the website that I found this story. And it is the 7 cutest dog breeds. So
My heart is racing.
Do you think enough people have your kind of dog, though, Riggins, for you to even make the list?
No.
but it doesn't. That they don't take that into account.
Oh,
The
okay.
popularity of the dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So number 7, a Yorkie. God loves a terrier.
Yorkie.
Yeah. Number 6, a Beagle. Now it's hard to argue the cuteness of a Beagle.
A beagle
I love
puppy.
a Beagle.
Very cute. Very cute.
Number 5, Dachshund, the weenie dog.
The wieners.
Yeah, not a huge fan.
Number 4 is what I think is the most beautiful dog, the Bernese Mountain Dog.
Very cute. Cute puppy.
I don't even know how to pronounce this. Papillon.
Papillon?
Papillon. That's number 3.
Stop it. That's a long-haired Chihuahua. That's what that looks like.
Let me see. Wait, hang on. Pull up a picture of one.
Long hair on
I
the
don't like
ears.
it. That's ugly.
Number 2, the Pembroke Welsh Corgi is the number 2 cutest dog on the list.
Corgis are cute.
And the number 1 overall cutest dog breed, Golden Retriever.
Yeah. It's about the perfect puppy. I mean,
Yeah.
a golden retriever puppy. It's about as cute as it gets.
But a Dachshund and a Papillon, I wouldn't put those in the top 7.
Or a Yorkie. Come on. What kind of list?
So, yeah. And the reason this is interesting is because you can go to studyfinds.org and look through this with people and probably get into heated arguments about the dogs being, which ones are cute and which ones aren't cute. But I mean, it's the beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And there's some people who hold some crazy ideas about what's cute and what's not.
Yeah.
I mean, like a dachshund.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's better than the Papillon with that long
think?
hair on the ear.
I agree with that. I think the Dachshund is cuter than the Papillon.
And the Dachshund, that's the wiener.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're okay.
Yeah. The cutest? Come on.
7. There are only 7 on the list. The top 7.
Bernese, absolutely. Golden Retriever, the perfect puppy. It's great. I would put labs on, like a lab puppy, a Basset Hound on there.
But I don't think they're just counting the puppy stage.
It's
though.
all.
Yeah.
What about a Great Pyrenees? Those are cute too.
Great Pyrenees.
Big
Yeah.
white dogs.
Yeah. Those are cute.
See, like I think German Shepherd puppies are really, really cute.
Really cute.
And I look at grown German Shepherds and just think they're cool and they're just, I don't know. I wouldn't call them cute, but beautiful. They're beautiful dogs.
Right, but
Yeah,
again,
they're not
cute is
cute.
not something they are. They're majestic, all these other things. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think of them as cute.
Man, how devastating.
No, your dog wasn't even. I don't even know if yours made it the top 50, Regan.
Should I send them death threats?
Yes, you should. You should.
Should I do that?
You should say that they've they've offended you.
I feel like that's what I should do. I should find the guy on Twitter and send him death threats.
Let me
That's
see
how other
your
people
ugly
react,
dog.
so
Yeah.
why not?
Let me see your ugly dog.
Share Funny is now a little extra. The Extra Funny podcast coming up at 9 a.m. live on the Ace and TJ Family app and anytime wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
If you're so frustrated because you're having to run around all the time, you're so busy, you feel like you're not getting your family something great to eat, then you need Culver's. It's the perfect thing for you. Always made to order, fresh, hot ingredients all day, every day.
And not only do they have the freshest ingredients all day, every day, but they are a part of the community. They're proud to be a part of the Indian Trail community where they're under new ownership. Belmont, University area, Salisbury. Make them a part of your daily routine. Make it your new neighborhood spot. Short waits for the freshest food in town. Get details at acetj.com/Culvers. It's a new year, which means new you. No, not if you've got nagging pain. That means we want old you before you had that pain. And it's possible without surgery, without medication, without downtime. Thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic. I am a Neogenics client. I am a Neogenics lover because they fixed my left wrist. And you can get a free consultation right now. Call 704-727-6551 or online at acetj.com/Neogenics, Neogenics. Great food, great drinks, great service, and great atmosphere. You can find them all at one place. Fahrenheit on South Caldwell in Uptown Charlotte, 21 stories above the city. Get details and make reservations at acetj.com/Fahrenheit.
As a proven leader in managed IT services, CompuCom delivers innovative solutions designed for how you work today. They'll help you deliver results no matter where you are on your digital transformation journey. It's all at CompuCom. Go to CompuCom.com to find out more.
Create an unforgettable experience with the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com. Weddings, banquets, shows, expos, they do it all at the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com.
When you need furniture for your house, it can be overwhelming if you don't know what you're doing. That's why the great team of designers they have at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture can help you throughout the process. Whether you're looking for a comfortable mattress, probably the most comfortable you've ever been on, bedroom furniture, living room furniture, it is all fantastic at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, and that family-owned and operated business can help you like no other. Go to acetj.com/mattress to check them out. acetj.com/mattress for Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Miss any part of today's show? Catch up anytime on the Ace and TJ Family app or wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
That's on me, TJ. I'm sorry. I didn't tell you how much time was left. He just took a big bite of breakfast.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on a fish sandwich.
He's like, oh, man. I'm the only person that sees the timer, and I usually try to tell everybody, hey, like 10 seconds, and I forgot.
It's all right. This is one of those weird things of nature that I think is entertaining. But they're having to do these warnings in Florida again, like they do, pretty much every year. When it gets unseasonably cool in Florida, the iguanas will freeze on the trees or on the ground or where they'll just freeze. And they're warning people. And I guess this would be a warning that they're giving to people who just moved to Florida, because a lot of people did. Everybody's, moving out of New York and, all those Los Angeles and moving to Florida because it's a free state. So they're having to tell them, look, don't pick up the iguanas and take them inside to thaw them out. Because they will thaw out and they're going to go crazy in the house. You imagine some wild iguana waking up, not knowing where he's at.
I bet that thing's hard to catch, too.
And they're fast, and they got sharp claws, and, you imagine a person from L.A.
Oh, my God.
Just being in Florida for the first winter and having to deal with an out-of-control iguana in the house.
You guys are from Louisiana. How would you handle that?
We didn't have iguanas.
No, we didn't have iguanas.
Yeah, but if something's loose in your house.
Well, first thing, we wouldn't be taking a lizard in the house.
Obviously.
So that's the first way to get past it.
But if something gets in the house, typically it's to grab the broom, open the doors, and try to get it to the closest door.
Yep. I did that with my mother-in-law once.
Grabbed a broom and shoot out of the house.
Just kind of get out.
What kind of critters have you guys had to remove from a house?
Just your typical, like rats and snakes, deer, alligators, monkeys.
We did have a little bird fly in my house one time when I was a kid. A little bird got into our house. And we got it right out. It was no problem. Just grabbed the broom and kind of hit, come on, man. Look at it. They flew out.
You ever had a squirrel in your house?
Never had a squirrel in the house.
Yeah, that's bad business. But, that's what a pellet gun's for.
That's basically my question. Is like, do you shoot it in the house?
It depends on the end. But, yeah. I would, an out-of-control iguana, I'd try to pop it in the head.
You better be right the first time.
And then once I get him subdued, then whoever brought him in the house is going to get beaten with the iguana.
Yeah, they get.
Why'd you bring this thing in here?
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
One of the most exciting movie announcements in a long time just happened. I'll tell you what it was coming up in Now Trending.
Don't miss the Extra Funny podcast coming up at 9 a.m. Eastern. Live on the Ace and TJ Family app or download anytime wherever you get podcasts. More Ace and TJ coming up.